Welcome back. So today I'm talking about Olight's new March St. Patrick's Day sale. So let's see what I got. So the Olight St. Patrick's Day sale starts on March 14th at 8 p.m. and goes till March 16th at 11:59 p.m. all Eastern Standard Time. Now that's for the normal public. They do have an early access for VIPs. I'll put all that information down below in my description box. And I'll pop it on the screen right now, just so you guys have a better idea of when you can access the sale. And I don't have everything that Olight's featuring for their new St. Patrick's Day sale, but I do have the new Arcfeld UV light right here. So we're gonna dive into that in just a little bit. There's also new colors for the i3T Plus, the OD green version right here, and an OD green Gober safety light. And this is free just for logging into the Olightstore. This is a very cool safety light. If you guys are bikers, runners, or anything like that on the road a lot, you guys might want to take a look at this. Plus, it's free, so check that out. But I'm going to put everything off to the side for now, and let's take a closer look at the new Olight Arkfeld UV. Now, I've done many videos on the Olight Arkfeld here, and I've said it a few times now, but I'm going to say it again. This is currently my favorite EDC flashlight. Maybe not the UV version, but the actual Arkfeld right here with the green laser. I love the green laser. I use it at work. I use it at home. I play with my cats with it. It's 1,000 lumens on turbo. This thing is very bright for its size. It has an awesome flat shape that fits nicely in your pockets. Now I'm going to quickly run down some of the features if you guys aren't familiar with the Arkfeld. So it has 5 lighting modes. 3 of those are cyclable just by short pressing the side switch right there to on, then holding it down, low, medium, and high right there. From off, if you press and hold the button, there's moonlight, and if you double click, there is your 1,000 lumen turbo. And to access that green laser, all you have to do is just flip it over. You can see it's right on the fly. So flashlight, green laser. This is why I love this flashlight. And I have 3 versions of this flashlight. Titanium, there is the pinwheel version from the last sale, which I absolutely love, and an aluminum version. But now let's check out the brand new Olight UV model. So it has the exact same specs, 5 lighting modes, 1,000 lumens, but now instead of a green laser, when you flip the tab over, now you have your ultraviolet light. In fact, let me just kill the lights in here. Let's see if you guys get a better idea. There we go. There's the white box. And it is a pretty strong ultraviolet light. And there's no brightness levels to that ultraviolet light. You can't hold it down to cycle through modes or anything. It's just on or off. And just like the Arkfeld with the green laser, you can just switch back and forth between the ultraviolet and the white light. So you might be asking, in a real life situation, what would you need the ultraviolet light for? Well, for me, I travel a lot. I'm out of town for work. I'm always in a hotel. So this would be perfect just to check the hotel room, the bed or whatever, just to see how clean it is. Now, for somebody that's a clean freak and spends a lot of time in hotel rooms, this could be invaluable and possibly become your new travel flashlight just because of its ultraviolet light capabilities. But I know some of you guys out there just don't want to know how clean that bed is, then stay away from this light and don't use the ultraviolet. But I can see this having a lot of use and a lot of functionality for some of you clean freaks out there. So that sort of puts the Arcfeld UV in the specialty light category, because if you don't really have any use for the UV, you're not really going to buy this light, as opposed to the Arkfeld with the green laser that has multiple uses. But that's not the only new thing on the Olight Arkfeld UV here. If I turn to the side, you can see they added new anti-slip grips on both sides. And if I show you the normal Arkfeld here, you can see it's just smooth right here, and then right there, the anti-slip grips. Now, does that make a big difference in the hand? Well, if I hold it normally like this, and if I turn it to the side, you can see 3 of my fingers are hitting those anti-slip grip slashes right there. Next, you can see both Arkfelds are exactly the same length, but what Olight did was they took 3 millimeters off the bottom there, so it's a little bit thinner. So if I give you a closer look here, this is a 19 millimeter tail and this is a 16 millimeter tail. So they sort of cut into the magnetic charging port right there and just made it a little bit smaller, but it still charges as normal. So with a 3 millimeter reduction on the bottom there, it's just gonna fit a little bit nicer, a little bit slimmer in your pockets. And don't worry, if you guys are like me and like to tail stand your flashlights, you can still tail stand it. It's not gonna have the same surface area to tail stand as the normal Arcfeld right there, but you can see, still tail stand it. Another new addition here is now they have a 2-way pocket clip right there on the Arcfeld UV as opposed to just the one-way pocket clip. Now, most Olight flashlights have the two-way pocket clip. If you guys have an Olight, you probably already have this on your flashlight. But now, with the addition of the two-way pocket clip, now you can put this on the brim of your hat and still use this UV function. So I think that's a pretty nice addition here to the Arcfeld UV. And the last new addition has to do with that pocket clip as well. They put a little lanyard hole right there on the very top of the pocket clip, and you can see the normal Olight does not have that lanyard hole. So you can see they made a few minor adjustments to the Arcfeld UV here, and I sort of hope that transfers over to new up-and-coming Arcfelds, the anti-slip grip, the brand new pocket clip, and the thinner body shape. And I don't believe that affects the battery size, losing those 3 millimeters on the bottom. I think they still have the exact same battery. A 1050 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt lithium polymer battery that is built in. Now, I know having that built-in battery is gonna kill this flashlight for a lot of you. For me, that's the biggest negative of the Olight Arcfeld. And hopefully in the future, Olight can redesign this and give us a removable battery on the Arcfeld. All right, guys, which is your favorite Arcfeld? Do you like the Arcfeld with the green laser right here? Or do you like the Arcfeld UV with the ultraviolet light? Let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure you grab the brand new i3T Plus in OD Green. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a brand new color for the Gober, the OD Green Gober right here. You get this for free just for logging into the Olightstore. Plus you get 40% off site-wide. The Olight Arcfeld UV MSRP is $79.99, basically 80 bucks. You get 25% off. So you get this for $59.98. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the new Arcfeld UV? Now, if you want to check this out for yourself, we'll have links to the Olight St. Patrick's Day sale and a discount code for non-sale items down below in my description box. Plus, I'll have all the information when the sale starts for VIPs, for the general public, down below as well. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!